start every day by waking up at 6 a.m. But just kidding. I wake up whenever I wake up, usually sometime between 8 and 9 a.m. To me, being able to wake up naturally is one of the biggest perks of making your own schedule. If you're looking for some kind of productive video to inspire you, this is not going to be it. I'm a huge proponent of chill, slow living. I used to be ultra productive, live hard, party hard. I was a digital nomad. Now I take much more time for rest and I consider myself a digital homebody instead of a digital nomad. So it takes me forever to wake up in the morning, which is why I never plan to work before 1 p.m. I don't let clients schedule calls before 1 p.m. Instead, I prioritize self-care, learning, introspection, and spiritual practices in the morning. Anyways, I start every morning by putting up my dog, Peaches, and then I make myself a glass of AG1. Then I make coffee. Let Peaches in and I give her a cookie. I don't know why I bother because she doesn't even like them. Like, she literally just saves them all for when I'm out of the house and then she eats all of them. Like, there she goes, putting it in another room for later.
Okay, you're a good girl.
Then I go upstairs and I rub jojoba oil all over my face because my skin is like crazy dry in the morning. Then we go outside. I read a personal development or spirituality book, and Peaches chews on sticks and barks at squirrels or whatever dog stuff she has to do in the morning.
I love coffee.
What are you eating?
Then I get a second cup of coffee and bring out my journal, my gurnal.
My journal.
What day is it? What day is it?
I've been journaling now for 26 years. It's the best. I love it. I try to write 3 pages every morning. If you want, I can do another video about journaling and how I stayed consistent with it for such a long time. But seriously, like, I don't even know what I think without journaling.
Peaches. Hey! There's nothing there. Okay.
So, not to be a girl, but I do drink a smoothie for breakfast pretty much every day.
Ow!
I combine 1 cup of frozen fruit with 1 cup of some kind of nut milk. I usually just have like 2 or 3 in my refrigerator and I alternate them. Sometimes I add spinach and then I add a little protein powder and a superfood like flaxseed or chia seeds. I can't believe that I'm this person now.
Improv.
I also take my supplements when I make my smoothie. Take fish oil and ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, like, seriously, it mellowed me out so much. Like, I love it. You should try it. I mean, I'm not a doctor. You don't have to try it, but, like, look into it.
You better have your breakfast.
I also feed Peaches her breakfast when I eat breakfast because otherwise I might forget.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
So then I go to my office and I make my to-do list for the day. This is embarrassing, but somehow I got the date wrong when I was making this. I also just like to color in the date, and I recently noticed that unintentionally I've been using the same color on the same day of the week. Like, Tuesday is light blue, Wednesday is yellow or orange, Thursday is purple. Like, that just makes sense in my brain. Is anyone else like that? Like, what is that? to keep track of everything right now. This is my to-do list formula. It's very simple. In the top part, I have a few daily habits that I want to prioritize. The left column is morning stuff. The right column is evening stuff. It's very simple stuff, like take a shower, but because I'm neurodivergent, I won't do it. Like, I just need to be reminded. I need to remind myself every day. I just like copy the list from the day before, and I use symbols to indicate whether tasks are completed or if they're copied to another day. So if it's checked off, it's done. But if I draw an arrow pointing to the right, that means it went to the next day. And sometimes I only check off a few items, and it's taken me a really long time to be okay with that. And I still struggle with that sometimes. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not being productive enough. The other thing is I don't prioritize anything unless it's like real emergency, like this is something that has to happen today. I just try to follow the list like in order. Yeah, I definitely am less productive with this method, like from a capitalist standpoint. Like, I don't produce as much work for the man. I don't get paid as much, but I get things done that are important to me, like personal projects and spending time with people that I love. By not prioritizing, I'm not leading a panic-driven life anymore. So now we're back in the bathroom. I have asthma and allergies, so I take medications for that every day. Actually, my health insurance doesn't cover one of my asthma medications that I need, so my dad gets them from Mexico, because otherwise it'd be like $300 or $400 here a month, and he can get them like a 6-month supply for like $250. Having crappy health insurance is one of the main downsides of freelancing, in my opinion. Like, I live minutes away from the second best hospital system in the world, and I can't even go there because I don't take my health insurance. My goal is to get off of this medication this year, and I brush my teeth, I floss. Then I do cupping, which allegedly helps with lymphatic drainage and puffiness. I haven't been doing it long, so I'm not really sure if it works, but it does feel good.
Are you ready to go on a walk? You wanna go on a walk?
And then I take Peaches for a walk around the neighborhood. I don't wear sunglasses or sunscreen when I do this because I want to absorb as much morning light as possible. I listen to the expanded podcast from To Be Magnetic when I'm walking. I'm doing their membership program, The Pathway, and I have to say, it's pretty life-changing. Then when I get home, I do a guided meditation or a deep imagining from The Pathway, and I just lay on the couch to meditate. And Peaches usually makes me pet her at first, and then she takes a nap. She's a good girl. And then I take a shower, which I'm sure you're all familiar with that concept, so I did not show it. And then I get to work. I made a little outdoor office so I can enjoy the nice weather while I work. And to be honest with you, I almost filmed this part again because I hated how I looked so much in this, but whatever. So that's pretty much it. Is my morning routine productive? Kind of. It depends on how you think about productivity, I guess. Is this helpful for you? I don't know. But if you like this video, subscribe, and we can hang out again. And I'll also link another one of my day in the life videos. Okay, bye!